Hey everybody, Ben here with We Go Fishing, and we got another news of the week coming to you. We actually had another video that was gonna come out this week. That video is not gonna come out this week because I lost the footage.
You lost the footage?
She was really happy about it. She was just thrilled. She could not believe that I had lost the footage.
Well, he has this weird habit of, as soon as he moves something over, he deletes the whole card.
Yeah.
So he doesn't check to make sure it moved over. So I'm trying to get him to slow down a little bit.
So I gotta slow down, pace myself.
Make sure it's there.
But
that was a lot of work.
It was.
Thankfully, it wasn't my world record.
Yeah, I mean, if it had been like, the most epic fish ever, it would have been a bigger thing. But
might be something we can redo.
No, yeah, we'll do our best to re-record that. It was more of a how-to video anyway, so we'll get that out. We have another video coming up this week. It's going to talk about some exciting things that happened to us just recently with some, should we say records? I guess. Yeah. So we'll talk about that in the next video. But this is, of course, Fishing News of the Week. So I want to bring to you some news. I got three articles. And again, I put all this stuff down in the description below. Thank you so much, by the way, for your support for this Fishing News channel development. It's been watching and just interacting with people, and then people sending us articles. I'm actually getting articles now from other people. So if you see a fishing story out there, just say, hey, you should get this one. Let me know about it. Just send it to me. Emails in the description below, or get us on Twitter, Instagram,
tag us, do something.
Yeah, and make sure you smash that like button, because that really does help out the algorithm. The more people see it, it helps out the whole channel grow. So anyway, here's the first article. The first article is vampire fish spotted twice in California American's River, suggesting its return to the area. So apparently this fish has been gone for a while. They thought it was not there, and now it's back. 24-inch lamprey. So it's not really a vampire fish. It's kind of misleading.
Well,
I don't want to say fake news.
But when I tell you what it does, you would call it a vampire
It's kind of
fish.
gross, but...
Right. So you would ask yourselves, what is a vampire fish?
That's the mouth of that thing.
So there's the picture.
Look at the mouth of that thing. Apparently vampires do live underwater. An unusual looking fish was reported making a comeback in the American River. As divers said they recently spotted the creature twice in California. Sacramento CBS reported the divers spotted the so-called vampire fish, the Pacific lamprey, in the American River, a waterway that runs 30 miles near
Florida,
Sacramento.
I think you're safe. It's
Florida,
Pacific water. I think you're safe.
Florida, you're safe. I don't know why I was thinking. Well, Florida's got all kinds of species.
And
they got all kinds of
safe.
dangerous
Texas
things.
Is safe.
Texas is safe. It's not here either.
Yeah. You know what it does.
No,
you read
go ahead.
what it does.
No, I read the article, but go ahead.
I read the article.
You want to tell them or you want to read it? Okay, you can read it. It's right there.
According to the experts, it has disappeared from the waterways and it's making a comeback. The odd fish are known for their mouth, which looks like a suction cup full of teeth, which you just saw that picture. And someone filmed it, a guy named Carl. He filmed one of the encounters of this lamprey, so it does actually have a name. So he said he hasn't seen it in 30 years. So he was just peacefully swimming along. But that's not normally where you would find the lamprey, the vampire fish. So what they do is they attach themselves by this suction mouth teeth thing to a larger mammal, like a dolphin, a shark, a whale. Hopefully not you. Okay, so don't look like
they're almost like a leech.
Yeah.
I mean, like a leech.
Like a leech.
But with teeth.
But so they suction and they live off of the host.
They suck the blood.
Yeah, for a long time.
Well, that's why it's a vampire fish.
The only time they detach is when they go to fresh water, interestingly enough, to lay their eggs.
They are said not dangerous to humans that we know of.
Would you know, though?
I don't know.
Maybe we don't live in the water long enough for them to attach to the host, but they attach to any mammal.
The reason why they call
them
vampire is because they are a bloodsucker.
Yeah.
So, vampire fish, and they're in California, so...
I know. But I know that they say they're not dangerous to humans, but if it's swimming near me, I'm definitely swimming the other way.
Yeah, but if you caught like a shark and this thing had one on it... But, I mean, like Remora, they attach with their heads, but... they don't feed off the host. They just kind of feed on things that are nearby.
Some species eat like bugs on top of animals, and some things and birds do that. And there are some things that eat the things off of them, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Would this be considered a parasite?
But this is not eating the bad things. This is eating
trying
the
to-
blood. I wonder if it actually kills the mammal. It doesn't say.
No, I don't think so. I think it just feeds off
But
of
can
them.
you imagine being a dolphin with no hands? And you can't reach
can't
back
get
and get
this
this
thing
dumb
off.
thing
You're
off your back.
It's stuck. You're
It's stuck
with
there
it.
for years,
Ugh.
and you can't get it off. I
It's
mean,
horrifying.
It's horrifying.
Horrifying. All right, here's the second article.
Sorry.
Texas man sets.
Sleep, sweet dreams.
Let's get to a better, more better, uplifting article here. Texas man sets world record. So this is not a state record. This is not a local record. This is a world record after catching a rare hybrid fish. It's the hybrid of a smallmouth and largemouth.
So nothing gross.
No, nothing gross.
This is just.
No, this is
And
a
it
once
looks
in a
like a
lifetime catch. There's a
picture.
picture of it there, and I don't know how they determine it's a hybrid. I mean, I'm not an expert on these matters. I know what a smallmouth bass looks like. I know what a largemouth bass looks like. So how this is a hybrid, I can't
They
tell
said
you.
that
But
they got it from the scales.
the scales.
He mailed in the scales.
Did they really? Okay.
So he didn't actually know.
Okay.
He actually didn't know that it was. He thought it was smallmouth bass because the largemouth would be bigger. It opened that jaw completely.
Yeah, I mean, it looks
opens up.
like a small. I mean, it looks like a smallmouth bass more than it looks like a largemouth, honestly. But it's fat. It's got a big
old
body. It's not
belly.
as narrow.
So he thought he had a record anyway.
So yes, this is a unique fish. It's one for the record books. Not only a fish for a state record, the unique animal is a hybrid fish that scored a world record. If you want to go fishing for it, or fishing for this type, apparently they're in, and I'm going to mispronounce this, so if you're a local, I'm not from that area of Texas.
Maybe it's
but it's
O-H-I-V?
Ivy. I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
If it's wrong, somebody I'm sure will correct me. I got corrected last week or one of the weeks I did something. Somebody was like, "That's not how it's pronounced." It's
Not
pronounced.
the one on the Kanawha River. Huh?
No. It was one some lake up in I don't remember, but you'll correct me if I'm mispronouncing it. Wyatt Frankens, he's the angler that caught it, told Fox News that he caught what initially believed to be a smallmouth bass. So because it kind of looks, it looks like a big smallmouth bass
It's
to
still
me.
a big one.
Yeah. But as the owner of the guide service, he knows the area pretty well. Was hoping to catch one of these giant largemouth bass that he heard were in the area. Now, I will say this. If you're looking for largemouth bass, Falcon Lake. They have just the biggest largemouth bass I've ever seen. I routinely see pictures of largemouth bass coming out of there 11, 12, 13 pounds. I mean, I've even seen them as much as 18 pounds coming out of
They got a lot
Falcon.
of structure to hide
They're
in.
crazy big fish.
Yeah.
But Texas does have big largemouth bass. I mean, it is something. Amistad has them.
Well, it is Texas.
There's a bunch that have them.
You know what the saying is for Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas? Okay, all right.
You got it.
You got it? Oh,
You know, that's why we have Texas-sized toast.
Texas size?
And then your size toast.
We don't say like Rhode Island size toast. That would be kind of scary. Sad.
No, here's your toast and here's a Texas-sized
Okay,
toast. Yeah,
all right.
Texas-sized
Maybe
chicken.
we have a thing though. Maybe we're doing this wrong. We need to market Rhode Island style toast and have it just be like this big, like croutons.
I don't think they would like that.
All right, so Frank.
Rhode Islanders?
No, if you're from Rhode Island, we love you too. Okay. First, Frank had said he believed he had simply set a lake record. After posting photos of the fish on social media, however, some commenters thought he might have caught a normal smallmouth bass.
No,
he
might
may have not have caught. Excuse me, missed the knot.
So he put it on the Facebook,
Fortunately, he
and
saved
everybody
the
else
scales.
is like, you know what? I don't think that's what.
So,
you
are
got.
you telling me some good came out of Facebook?
Well, maybe something.
Ugh, I don't know. Can anything good come out of Facebook?
It didn't come from Facebook. It came from the people.
The people. Okay. So he took the fish scales. He sent them to Texas Parks and Wildlife. Took a week or so, which that's much faster than how they've handled some of our things. I will say.
Week?
Yeah, one
week?
Yeah, it took
There's-
a week or two. They said. Yeah,
They're 6 months behind on their little.
you'll
reward
see in the
program.
video that we're going to put out later. Hopefully we'll get it out later this week. But you'll see. That is for the government to move that quickly. That's
Maybe they
pretty good.
hired somebody. I don't know.
He caught and they finally get to the size. He caught a 7.6 pound hybrid largemouth smallmouth bass. And this was the world record. So really not as big as you might think, but still, smallmouth bass don't get as big. And they're more of a river fish. We catch them a lot, especially in the north. We catch them a lot in rivers. So world record there, which is really awesome. Congratulations to Mr. Frankens, Wyatt, there with
But
his
he is a
world
guide,
record.
so he's out there all the time.
He's out there all the time. He knows what he's doing, but that's still pretty awesome.
But
Good job
this
for him.
story reminds me of something to tell you guys, though. always take a picture of your fish, a measurement, weight. If you think it's something, anything, take a measurement, take
I'm really
a weight.
bad at that.
Even if you're doing catch and release, you've got to do that because, like
That's
you
true.
said, he saved some scales. Because the reason we're going to even talk about the record
Don't give it to him.
that's coming up
Yeah,
is all because of paperwork. It's because you do your paperwork.
And she's better at
And
that
you don't
than
even
I
know
am.
you have a record till you send it in. Like this guy didn't know.
Yeah.
So you've got to take your measurements. You got to take your weights.
Speaking of taking measurements and making sure that you're doing things according to get rewards and mentions and records and all that good stuff, if you are in Texas, and this will be the last thing that we're going to talk about before we stop this news of the week, the CCA Tournament is coming up. I do want to encourage everyone, if you have not registered for the CCA, make sure you do that. It's a great organization. I haven't done it yet, so I'm preaching to the choir. I've got to do that. I've got to do that because it's going to be starting very soon. So make sure you get in this. I've heard the horror stories of guys who've caught the fish and they weren't registered for it and they lose out on all the prizes and everything. So don't be that guy. Don't be that family, if you will. But the format is different. And please grab on it. This is state. This is across every region. It's not just South Texas. This is all across Texas. It's working the exact same way. For the inshore format, and now this isn't offshore, so if you're in the offshore divisions, you're going after those fish. That's different. But the inshore format is different. It's catch, clip, release, and claim. Okay, so you're going to catch the fish, you're going to clip the tag, you're going to let the fish go. So this is different. You're not bringing it into the weight station and everything like that like you used to have to do. Okay, 3 tag color categories. Okay, and you can see them. There's red, green, blue, and then the youth division has the green and blue. Okay, so the first 5 eligible anglers who turn in a red tag receive a 2001 Ford F1.
No, 2021.
So I said 2001. Well, I said 2001. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
2021. Well, that's an old
It's
truck.
an old truck, and maybe somebody wants one. I don't know. It's a cut. You know, we had to cut some costs this year in the tournament.
You could have 2000.
All right, 2021 Ford F-150 Texas Edition XLT Super Cab.
That'd be a nice truck. I want that truck.
Yeah, you get the Heine 23-foot Bigfoot, the Coastline trailer, and 150 horsepower Mercury motor engine. That's not all. The next 5, so there's 10 total in the red tag division. They turn in a tag. They get the boat. They don't get the car or the truck. They get the boat and the trailer and the motor. If you get one and if you're a red tag and you're a youth, so 15 and under, $25,000 with the boat. So you still get the boat, the trailer, but you get, instead of the truck, you do get. So that's pretty cool, pretty awesome. That's the red tag division. The green tag, first 3. So there's 3 eligible ones for this first prize of the green tag division. 2021 Shoalwater 19-foot Cat, McLean trailer, and 115 horsepower Mercury. And then there's 6 more prizes in the green tag division after that. $750 Academy Sport gift card. So you can go buy a lot of rods with that. Or whatever it is you want to buy. Then there's the blue tag division, and that's going to be the first 3 eligible anglers turning a blue tag are going to get a 2021 Maui, which is pretty good. 22-foot V-boat, Coastline trailer, 150 horsepower Mercury motor, and there's 6 also gift cards there for Academy from the blue tag division. So if you're doing the math with me, 10 prizes up here in the red, then you've got 9 green, 9 blue. Then the youth division, you get the first 10 eligible youth anglers. A youth angler is ages 15 and under. So once you hit 16, you got to play with the adults. But ages 15 and under, first 10 eligible youth anglers turning a blue or green tag receive $30,000 scholarship.
Wow. And it's not to any certain school, just to any college.
Anywhere, yeah. As far as I understand it. And then the following 2, so then there's 2 more after that, so there's 12 total. And actually, I'm sorry, I said 15. This is 17 and
6
under.
to 17.
Yeah, you have to be 6 years old to 17. I said 15, so correction there. Real-time corrections.
Well, they did say age 15 when it talks about the red
The red tag division, yeah. But then this one. So following 2 will receive a $750 Academy gift card. Their ages 6 through 17 are eligible. So
get
register
out there
your kids.
and
There are
register
special
and
rules
catch.
for your kids. Don't cheat. Don't say your kid caught it and you didn't. I know people, don't do that. That's just messed up. Make sure the kid catches it. I think the rules go, the kid has to hook it, reel it in, but can be assisted with netting and landing the fish. I think that is how that goes. But check those rules. Rules are posted on the CCA Texas Star Tournament website, so make sure you check that out as well. But pretty awesome tournament. You do have to be a member of the CCA in order to enter the tournament.
When does it start?
It starts May 30th, I believe. I believe it's the end of this month.
And goes till?
Oh, you would ask me that. I want to say it's August something.
Okay.
Go to the website. I'll post
Basically the summer months.
Yeah, it'll be in the description below. I'll post the CCA Star Tournament website. You can check all that out. I just think it's a great thing. It's a great organization anyway, so the money goes to a great place, great people, and prizes involved. So, hey, but make sure you are doing it right. It used to be back in the other divisions. There were sheepsheads divisions and trout divisions and all kinds of different, and even I think they had gaff top. But they've changed it this year because of the weather events that we've had here in Texas. The fishing, honestly, it's been more challenging. I'm not even going to, I know people are still going out and they're catching, and that's great, but the numbers just aren't quite there that we typically have seen. But this format is just for redfish. The only ones that are tagged are going to be redfish. And the redfish, then you're going to catch the fish, you're going to clip the tag off, you're going to release it. So I don't even think you need the tag comes from the fish. You don't need to photograph it and all of that.
Oh, but I would.
Oh, definitely. I would photograph everything. We'll be videotaping everything. So we're going to be going out there. I'm going to register the kids for this. See if they can get one. We're gonna register as well, and make sure that you join that. So, having said that, look for our video that is coming out hopefully later this week. We'll have one for you on some cool things that happened to us. So we'll be releasing that hopefully later this week. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, maybe it's just your first time. I know there's a lot of people that watch these videos that don't subscribe. Subscribing costs you nothing. It's free, but it helps us out a lot when people do click that subscribe button. Also, that like button is also important because that's how YouTube says, oh, people like the video, they show it to more people. So hit the like button. That really helps us out. And if you want to interact with us, comment below. I do my very best to answer every comment. I try not to feed the trolls. So if you're a troll, you can leave your comment. I'm just not going to feed you. You're going to have to starve on the vine. But I do try and get to every comment I possibly can. So comment if you want to interact with us. And if you have news stories or just stories about fishing, send them to us because you might be featured in a future news of the week. Yeah?
For sure.
We good?
Yeah.
All right. So everything that needs to be said?
I think so. You covered it.
All right. All right. Well, until next time.
May you almost catch your lid.
Almost.
Always.
Always.
I said always.
All right. I guess sure.
Did you hear me wrong?
I might have. We'll see you.